Guys, Gregory here. So today we're going to be learning how to play Wild World by Cat Stevens. It's a fun song to play. There are a few challenges with this. One of the first challenges we'll find is that the song is very chordy. We have quite a number of chords in there to remember. And the next challenge is there are a couple of runs that we find in the song that are a bit more on the intermediate side of guitar playing. But we can get away with playing the song by excluding some of these, or we could just take the time to learn it. The choice is yours, and I'll show you how to do either one of them. Let's start by going through the chords that we find in the song. Now this song is really just two parts. We just have verse and chorus. And the chords that we find, the first one we get is an A minor chord, so that's the open 5th string. Middle finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, and that's a 5-string chord, so we strum 5 strings, the 5th to the 1st. And we have a D major, that's the open 4th string, 1st finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, middle finger, 2nd fret, 1st string, and then the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and we strum 4 strings, the 4th to the 1st. And we have G major, that's the 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, middle finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 1st string, and we strum all 6 for G. And we have C major, that's the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string, middle finger, 2nd fret, 4th, 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, and we strum the 5th to the 1st. And we have F. So a lot of times I like to use F major 7 in place of a regular F, and that looks like this: 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 4th string, middle finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string, and then we have the open 1st string, and we really want to try to strum from the 4th to the 1st string. That gives us an F major 7. Then we have D minor, we'll start with the middle finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st finger on the 1st fret, 1st string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and we strum 4 strings, the 4th to the 1st, that's D minor. And we have E major and E7, two very similar chords. So E major is the middle finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, 1st finger on the 1st fret, 3rd string, and everything else is open. We strum all 6. And E7 is played after E major in this song, so to get to E7 from E major, we just remove the 3rd finger and strum all 6. And I think that would be it for all the chords in the song. Yeah, that's about it. So let's move on to the next part. Let's talk about the rhythm for the song now, the strumming pattern that we're going to use. It sounds like this. And when I'm playing down, 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 up, over and over. Now to make the strumming pattern sound interesting, we want to add a little bit of dynamics to it. What I'm actually doing is I'm strumming everything softly, but the 3rd down is just a bit louder. So we have 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, and a down, 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 up. And that really makes the strum come alive. If I were to strum everything at equal and normal volume, it tends to sound rather bland and harsh, like this. Right, so you can compare that with this, which has more dynamic in it. So try to add that little bit of dynamic in your playing. It takes a bit of practice, but you can do it. The other thing we want to do is, now this song has a lot of chords in it. I would advise that we get into the habit of changing to the next chord at the end of the strumming pattern. So the strumming pattern goes down, 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 up. A lot of times I tend to move my left hand coming to the very end of the strum. So on the last up, down, 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 move. Right there on that last up, da 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 da, move down, move. It's a good habit to get into to kind of help you to land your chords a bit more on time. So now that we've gone through the strumming pattern and the chords, I'm just going to demo the verse once more, but I'm just going to do it by calling the chords alone. So the first chord is A minor after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to D, da da, G, da da, C. Then E, E7, then to A minor, and then to D and G, C, F, D minor, E, and G, bum, bum. that last part I need to explain a little bit, from the E to the G and then that little run. So at the end of the verse, we have a slightly different rhythm that happens over the E and the G chords, and then there's a little run that takes us into the chorus. So let me play all that for you once more. I'm just going to start a little bit behind the E. I'm going to start from the D minor instead, so you can kind of hear it more in context. So it goes like this. But then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. You run. C, chorus. Okay? So what I'm doing there on the E and the G, I'm doing a strum that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? It's all downs. 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm strumming on 1, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. And over the two chords, we have E, G, and you run. Okay? It's as simple as that, but it takes a little bit of practice to get the hang of. And then the run. Let's talk about the run now. So the run is fairly simple as well. It happens all on the 4th string. We're starting with the open 4th string. And we play the 3rd fret on the 4th string 4 times. And then the 2nd fret on the 4th string 4 times. And then the open 4th string 3 times. Right? So you have ba 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 ba. Right? And to make it simple, we can alternate pick the notes. So we have picking down and up. That's what I mean. If that's too tricky for you as a beginner, you can try just picking all downs. Down, 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 down. Or even if that is too difficult, which it might be for some of you all, we can just continue to play G and not play the run, and it will sound like this. So I'm going to go back to D minor again, right? So it goes, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. 1, 2, 3, and oh baby, baby, and so on. On to the chorus now, and the chorus has 2 really cool runs in it. These runs are a little bit more on the intermediate side, so I'm going to show you how to play it, but then I'm going to show you how you can play the chorus without it if you find it too difficult to play. So the first run goes like this, right? The second one sounds like this. Alright, so the first run starts on the 2nd string, we play the 1st fret open. Then on the 3rd string, we play the 2nd fret open. 4th string, we play the 3rd, 2nd open. And then the 3rd fret on the 5th string. That's the first run. On the second run, we're playing the 3rd fret on the 6th string twice. And then on the 5th string, we're playing open 3, 3, open, and then C. Because that C is the next chord in the chorus. Alright, so I'm going to play now the chorus with the runs, and then I'm going to play it without the runs, so you can decide which one is better for you. So with the runs, after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C. Oh, G, baby, baby, F, wild world. G, it's hard to get by, F and C, da 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 da. And without the runs, we can just quite simply strum the chords. Once again, starting on C and G. Oh baby, F, it's a wild world. Then F, da 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 da, and G. And then F, da da, C, da 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 da, and G, ba 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 ba, C. Okay? So here's a tip you can use if you're trying to blend the strumming with the runs in the chorus. And that tip is really just cutting your strum a little bit short. So for example, in the chorus, right after the first F is where we have the first run. So instead of doing the entire strumming pattern on that F, I'm just going to do 3 down, stop, find where I need to go on the guitar, and then play the run like this. C, G, then F, 1, 2, stop, and then, right? Instead of trying to go like this, C, dum, da, da, dum, dum, da, dum, dum, da, da, da. That is a lot harder. If you try to do the strum right up to the point where the run starts, it's a lot more difficult. So that's a great tip you can use. I think it works with the second part as well. The part that goes, it's hard to get by, and then C, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, da, dum, da, dum, C, right? Same thing for the second run in the chorus. At the end of the chorus, there's a slight change in rhythm on the last 2 chords, the D and the E7. So I'll just play it for you, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing. So I'm going to play from the G. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll always remember you like a child girl. D, E7, and this. So I'm quite simply just strumming once on D and once on E7, like this. G and F and C. 1, 2, 3, D, E7, this. Simple as that. So that's it for this song. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a simple one, minus the runs, which makes it a bit more intermediate. But like I said before, you don't have to play the runs. You can strum the entire thing with just chords. So until next time, please like, share, and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. Later.